everyone, how's it going? It is August 27th, and yeah, that's a rainbow right behind me. Is that not amazing? So it is Saturday today. This is episode 51 of the Morandom Topics show. It's not really a show, it's just me talking randomly. But and sometimes it's not even me talking, it's just random videos and stuff. So it's really Morandom. But I saw this rainbow and I just had to record it because it's fantastic. I actually don't have any topic prepared today. Not that I need to. I've been working today on my schoolwork and just kind of getting through my classes. It's been 1 week of classes so far, so I can give you a little rundown on how those are going. For those of you who are interested. Apparently my family watches this now, so hello family. You can be updated now on what I'm doing. So I have two classes with the same teacher, Art 126 and Art 229. 126 is like a 3D animation introduction course. So it's using Maya, which is a software, 3D animation software program, and learning how to use that software. And then the other class is Art 229, which is interface design, which is basically basic web design. So that class I'm not too concerned about passing. I think I'll pass okay. And the Maya class, I don't know anything about 3D modeling, so that'll be interesting. So far, so good. I went and I met with the teacher for for both of those classes. It's the same teacher, even though one class is at West Oahu and one class is at Leeward College. It's the same teacher. He teaches at both schools. So had a nice talk with him. Originally I was asking him about the possibility of waiving the web design class, but then I thought about it and realized that I would prefer to actually do the class, not because I think it's an easy A or anything. I have no idea if it is. I suspect it might be, but the actual reason is because I'd like to see how these things are taught in a structured course environment, because I've only learned them through my own trial and error. I learned them on the job, so I never actually had the opportunity to learn them the way that other people learn them in school. So I'd like to see what that approach is and understand the academic approach a little bit better. So I told him to ignore my interest in that, and that I would be happy to just do the class. And so things are going well with those classes. I'm still caught up. It's only week 1 and I'm caught up so far. The other class is History 151, which is history up until 1500. And so far it's been, week 1 is introductions and kind of like talking a little bit about some basic historical ideas, like what did we read? We read the first 26 pages of the book and talked about it's bad, I can't remember what we talked about. A lot of it is kind of getting used to the environment, because this class is in a different online platform than the other classes. It's on Google Classrooms, and so it's been kind of interesting learning that platform. It's a really good platform, by the way. And so we're having some discussions and things. Actually, she said because week 1 is pretty easy, she posted up week 2. So I actually did week 2's homework yesterday too. So I'm actually caught up a week ahead of time right now in that class, which is great. Yeah, the first week was introduction and also talking about, shoot, I'm getting my English and my history classes mixed up. So the other class is English 2, I want to say 209 or 290, 250, something like that. It's a business writing class. It's a writing intensive course, which is a requirement to graduate. And I guess it became a requirement because a lot of employers were complaining that people who are graduating from school don't know how to write, especially for business. So this is a good course for that. And we're going to talk about writing business research papers, the difference between writing creatively versus writing for business, things like that. And our first assignment was to write a 250 to 350 word essay on like what we wanted to be when we grew up, and how that changed over time, and what our current goals are, and what we want to do with school and things like that. So I talked about oh, the rainbow's going away. I talked about a story my mom would remember, which is when I was 10 years old, I was interviewed for a paper and they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I said I wanted to be a surfer in Seattle, which in the paper I said this, but that's like being a fisherman in the Sahara. It just there's nowhere to surf in Seattle. The waves, the waterfront doesn't allow for that. So, but I did end up being a surfer of some sort because I surf the web all day long for work, being a web designer. So I'm sort of a surfer, just not the kind of surfer the people that I thought I was going to be, I guess. I don't know why I said that. I have no interest in surfing, but but apparently I thought I wanted to be a surfer when I was a kid. So that's English 2 something and 250, 290. Oh boy, that's bad. I can't remember my own classes. So the classes are going well so far. I think that will be the most challenging class. History class is actually pretty interesting, and I've been enjoying that so far. The English class I think will be the most challenging because there's a lot of writing involved. So I'll have to do a lot of writing, a lot of proofing. I'm an okay writer, but I'm not the best proofer, so I'm going to have to be careful about proofing my work. But I like writing, so hopefully it won't be too difficult. I'm not too keen on doing research papers, but it is what it is. So going to head into week 2 now. I did finish a quiz for week 1 for the English class. It's a quiz on the reading for the first week. There's no textbook. All the reading is written by the teacher, which is great. So I don't have to spend money on a textbook for that class. But I got a on the quiz. Out of 60 points, I think I got 57 points. So I missed one question, but that's okay. I misunderstood the reading actually on that one. Well, I'm talking about nothing. So I'm going to keep it short today. That's it for today. I hope you all are doing great. Tomorrow I will spend a little more time on this. I was going to go to the water this morning, but I ended up sleeping in and relaxing a bit and then getting into my schoolwork. And now I have to go back home. I came to town to do some shopping. I'm going to go back home and do a bit of client work. I'm generally trying to keep my weekends for schoolwork and my weekdays for client work, but I have a feeling it's all going to get jumbled up together pretty soon. But I still have a lot to do and I got to keep busy. So that's it for today. Hope you all have an awesome rest of your Saturday. Although I don't think anyone watching this will see this on Saturday. It's probably Sunday where you are. So have a great Sunday. I'll talk to you later. Keep on keeping on. See ya.